Yesterday, I spent the day with my friend Susie. We drove through the redwoods, explored the Northern California coast, wandered through little, beach towns, and just had the best day. But something caught me completely by surprise. Everywhere we stopped, there was temptation, as there always is, cookies, candies, road snacks. The kind of homemade monster cookies that just a few days earlier I would have convinced myself that I totally deserve because, we're on a road trip. And previous to a few days ago, I was eating everything that I possibly could, everything that I found, it was all going in, especially on road trips. That was that's the fun of it, I thought. And Susie offered me a bite several times, and every single time I just smiled and said, no, thank you. Not because I was trying to be good, not because I was using willpower or because, I was telling myself that I couldn't have it. I genuinely didn't want it. And that was the miracle. A few days ago, I listened to a meditation in my Life Mastery Consultant training, and something inside me just shifted so profoundly. I realized I wasn't waiting for another diet. I was waiting for my inner conversation to change. For so long, I had been living in defiance of my body. I knew that, I knew what to eat. I knew what healthy looked like. I'd done it before. Several times. But, recently, a few years ago, I really, really, really did it. I released 85 pounds, 55 inches, that whole story. And I thought it was the end of the yo-yo. And I thought, I had conquered this thing. Not so much, because it all came back. Not all of it, but most of it came back through just not really paying attention. Well, paying attention, eating what I wanted to eat and not really being on the program. But so I knew how to do it. I knew what to eat, how to drink, how to move my body. I knew all that stuff. But somewhere along the way, I had stopped honoring this incredible body that carried me through every single day. That meditation reminded me of something I had forgotten. My body isn't the enemy. She is my partner. She deserves to be loved and nourished and strengthened and cared for. Yesterday, I ate the food I had packed for myself. Wasn't glamorous. It was simple, whole food, nourishing, and